Temp Training, the training fund for temporary workers.
Guten Tag, mein Name ist Claudio Trenna, der Leiter des Weiterbildungsfonds Temptraining. Im folgenden Video stellen wir den Temptraining vor, der Weiterbildungsfonds für temporäre Mitarbeitende, von dem Sie profitieren können. Bilden Sie sich noch heute weiter.
The Temp Training Training Fund is supported by the contractual partners of the CBA on staff leasing. These are Swiss Staffing, the Association of Staffing Service Providers, and UNIA, SINA, Employees Switzerland, and the Swiss Commercial Association representing the workers. How is the CBA on staff leasing financed? The CBA on staff leasing is financed by 0.8% of the wage, with the employer and the worker each covering half. Following the deduction of flat rate fees for the social partners and the general CBA costs, 40% of the income is used for enforcement, 35% for the social fund, and 25% for training. Training is intended to help you maintain or improve your employability. You can obtain training in your current field of work or train in a new area. To obtain training via temp training, you must fulfill the following conditions. You have worked in a temporary capacity for at least 88 hours over the last 12 months. You have signed the CBA on staff leasing. You can tell if you've done this as the CBA contribution of 0.4% will appear on your payslips. The training began within the last 12 months or will start within the next 12 months. This period is calculated from the date on which your application was submitted. You have received less than 5,000 Swiss francs in temp training contributions over the last 12 months. This period is calculated from the date on which your application was submitted. The further training prepares you for the labor market or enables your career progression. The training must also be recognized by Temp Training. All recognized courses can be found in the Temp Training online portal. You are entitled to receive the following benefits. You are entitled to a training credit of maximum 5,000 francs over a 12-month period. You will receive a maximum of 2,250 francs in compensation for loss of earnings. You can receive a maximum of 1,000 francs for career guidance. If you have worked in a temporary capacity for 88 hours over the last 12 months, you are entitled to 500 francs towards your training. You are also entitled to a further credit of 5.68 francs for each additional hour of work. Your maximum entitlement over a 12-month period is 5,000 francs. You are flexible as to when you submit your application for training. The training may have begun within the last 12 months or start within the next 12 months. This period is calculated from the date on which your application was submitted. The first steps for submitting an application are always the same. Things then differ based on whether you have already attended the training and are retrospectively submitted the application, or whether you're submitting the application before attending the training. Some training courses take place during working hours. You can apply for compensation for loss of earnings from the start of your training if an effective loss of earnings occurs and you do not receive any benefits from state institutions. Over a 12-month period, you are entitled to receive up to 2,250 francs in compensation for loss of earnings and up to 300 francs to cover meals, travel, and accommodation expenses. The cost of occupational safety courses is not debited from your personal account. Such courses are reimbursed on a flat rate basis of a maximum 500 francs per day or 250 francs per half day and do not affect your personal training credit balance. Use the Temp Training online portal to simply submit an application with just a few clicks and easily find recognized courses. A huge array of courses is available, ranging from language courses to courses for the construction industry to courses on business topics. You're sure to find something for you. Check out Temp Training today and visit temptraining.ch.